Let me make sure I'm loading in, and then I'm gonna quickly grab something to drink. When it's spicy, it's spicy. That's right. Holy shit, man. My computer is lagging bad right now. Fuck. Can't wait till Lando and Cornwood finally ride together, man. I'm pretty sure he's the only guy that can promote me, so if he never comes around, I'll be the cadet forever. I hope he didn't fucking abandon the city. I think she's just trying to scare us, that person. She's trying to stir right now. The RP just keeps coming, man. There we go. I'll be right back. I'm back. I'm back. WTF said, not gonna lie, if Max becomes a dictator commissioner after this situation, I think he would be more terrifying in character than any gang leader. He would make the PD a death machine. That would be so cool, man. If you went full dictator mode, full mask off, that would be absolutely amazing. But you can't mask off until you have everything, you know, all the pieces are where they need to be. You need to make sure that the PD will not contest you. Because if you want to be a dictator, you have to have the PD on your side. And I mean, people have been talking about Max like really, really highly.
All right,
we're gonna have to go down south. Come on.
Yeah, so you don't have a car. I have access to all the cars in the back. I can let you use one. I'm just not allowed to drive by myself.
Come on. I gotta go with you. Oh, hola.
Hello?
I'm guarding. There's a sandstorm. You cannot leave.
But we have to go to the damn PD meeting.
Doesn't matter. It is unsafe.
Come
unless
on,
you can find
OnStar.
goggles in the locker room.
I don't have goggles in the locker room. Fuck, maybe
You call her
there's some.
OnStar? Wait, her name
Wait,
is not
what's her
OnStar.
name?
Get the goggles from the locker room.
Yes, ma'am.
Wait, what's her name?
You're not looking at...
Oh, it's on fire. No, it's not on fire.
You hear about the latest developments?
Cody's telling everybody.
Like what?
It's like you might not actually even be a legitimate deputy.
What are you saying?
In the entirety of the BCSO, he's a sham.
Sounds like you're jealous. Put some goggles on.
I'm fucking looking for it. Relax. Will this work?
Goggles.
Get some
not
like mine,
glasses.
partner. You gotta get some like mine. All the way at the bottom.
Good enough.
$25 for this shit?
You want to lose your eyesight?
No, I need my bike.
You want to end up like Cassidy?
No. Oh, Cassidy! Do you have Cassidy's number? Do you have Cassidy's number? Can you read me the last 4 digits of Cassidy's number?
We keep all fighting for the lock.
Can you read me the last 4 digits of Cassidy's number?
Why don't we do that on the way?
Come on.
Okay, come on. What is that noise?
It's a damn sandstorm, Coyote.
Oh, I don't think I've ever been in the center of one before. Holy shit!
Oh, it is really bad. You weren't lying.
He's over here.
What?
The car should be over here.
No, they're over here. Look, this is the only one I have keys for.
Go ahead. We'll leave it in the motor pool.
All right. You have a car up here?
said you had keys to it. Take it, we'll bring it to MRPD.
Oh, I thought you meant leave it here.
The motor pool is not here, it's at MRPD.
Well, it's hard to tell when you're being encouraging, because you always sound like you hate me. I hope Bones doesn't mind.
Cassie's phone number, last 4 digits, 0665.
Two 5-4 0665. Is that it?
Correct.
Bingo. Do you have a lot of number in your phone on fire? If I were to tell you to call someone, do you think you will have a number?
Possibly. Who is it?
I don't know. It's an unknown number. It's from a subpoena. I don't have a name for it. I'm thinking like if I ask people I know to call it, and if the caller ID bring up a name.
What is the phone number?
Four 2-0 338 9061.
Nine 9061.
See, 9061.
Is that a dead guy? I saw somebody back there.
I do not see it.
Okay, it's okay. Thank you.
You know, OnStar, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. I'm not like a weird creep or anything.
What was that, creep?
Well, this is, I'm
talking
saying
to?
I'm not a creep. I'm talking to you.
I did not hear you say my name.
What? What's your name?
On fire.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant.
The OnStar, I think, is a insurance company.
I like OnStar better. Just saying.
Stars are on fire as well. Leave it here. Make sure the doors are locked.
Recently, there's been a problem with people jumping into the cars, like the trunks and stuff.
Should lock it in case someone sneaks inside.
It's gonna be a bad look. I'm always hanging out with fucking deputies.
Keep this unlocked. Maybe you shouldn't go to BCSO Sheriff's Office then.
No, he has to go. That way, when we all get arrested for treason, he's with us. I'm taking you down, partner. I'm testifying against you.
Good.
What is it? Hello.
See your float, see
Hi.
your float, see your float, see your
How's it
float,
going?
see your float, see your
Great.
float.
There was a sandstorm
How you doing?
in
How you been?
Sandy.
I
Can you believe
I
it?
have some great news for you.
Do you really? What's up?
Wait, I have some great news
No.
for me, but I wanted to share with you. I feel like you'll be proud.
No, later on, later on.
Shut the hell up.
Oh.
Maybe at your promotion. Maybe at your promotion.
Yeah.
Should you make it that far?
Oh. Look at
Oh.
Lavender. Don't be shady.
Suspense. Dun dun dun.
Sink or swim, girl.
Yeah,
Oh,
Brandy,
true.
if you
fail.
get PPO, you can wear your little cyberpunk loser goggles.
What the hell?
Not cyberpunk.
What?
I don't know. As a southerner, I would never expect you to be wearing cyberpunk goggles.
Holy shit.
Hey, Tilly.
My name's Brandy Lynn. What's your name?
Yellow. On fire.
Umpire?
No.
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Brandy Lynn.
Brandy.
I'm
What
confused.
do you say?
This is
On fire.
yeah. This is on fire.
Oh.
Okay.
Who's running?
Oh. Oh my
Running
god.
after.
Negative.
Uh,
I'm on duty. Remain
Oh.
professional.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is our
Alex
newest,
is on duty. Oh my
this is our
god.
cadet,
Alex is on
BCSO
duty.
cadet.
Manny.
Oh. Alright, y'all. It's 20 after. It's time for the meeting.
Hey.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
Okay, a couple announcements. There, if you didn't know, now you know. There's evidence bags.
Thank
Wow.
fucking
Keep
god.
them in your lock box. Do not carry them on your person. Leave them in your lock box. Take them out when you need them. That way, we know those scenes be getting hella fucking crazy, and we can't fucking document all the evidence correctly or carry it all. So now you can use bags.
They're amazing. I've
What?
been using it since day one. I didn't realize I ever got taken out of the armor.
Bag.
All right, and then stop calling judges to confirm whether or not your charges are good enough to stick with people. That is bad. It conflicts the judges out of any potential court cases as well. Yeah, and don't do it. That's bad. Oh,
Side note,
Pride-
former Judge
oh,
Siobhan
yes.
is your cheat code. Hi.
Yes.
Period.
That's what I do. I
like
go to
that.
Siobhan. Go to Siobhan.
Yes, exactly. Oh yes, Pride. As you guys can see on my arm, I have a bracelet. You guys can wear
Ellis.
the bracelets or a watch, or there are the Converse shoes. Who are you saying
Oh,
that?
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Punch in the air right now.
Oh,
Hey,
no.
yo.
This guy,
Anything
friend.
to share with the class, friends?
Oh.
For
Friend
real.
trying to jump her.
We know what you are.
Say what you should.
I know what you are.
Right. And what's that?
Oh.
Yeah, I need to clock it. I need to clock it.
What are we calling?
Oh.
It's Pride Month.
Oh, it's Pride Month. Yes, it's Pride Month.
Be who you are.
For your pride.
Air 1 usage. So, I guess the commissioner has changed it a little bit. Air 1 is now authorized for the robberies. So, Maze Bank, Laundromat, Cash Exchange, well as the ammunition crates, and then 78s, but like freaking like shootouts and stuff.
Officer
not
involved
it.
shooting. OIS.
Yeah. Only for OIS or if they've been kidnapped.
Not karate chops. That was a really important distinction he wanted
yeah.
made today.
Yes, I see that. In this shift, I believe the only people who are even cleared to fly are myself and Pinzine.
Oh, and Lucas too.
Bitch, since when? Never. You never flew. You were passenger.
How do I get certified?
That's a good
TBD.
question for the future. It's,
Understood.
right now, it's just the people who have been told we're allowed to fly. And then, oh yes, probably the best announcement for those of you who were not on duty yesterday. Congratulate Mr. Maple on his promotion to senior officer.
Hey, Mr.
Well deserved.
Congratulations.
Maple.
Thank you.
Maple.
Congratulations.
This guy's taking
yeah.
pictures to
That's my
change him
mentor,
in the
baby.
MDT. He realized he could do that now.
Yeah. you need things changed on your profile, I like to do
Yeah,
that.
you change your profile.
Also, wait, if you guys need to buy shit in the thing downstairs with cars, I can also change that, which I've always been able to do. I didn't know only certain.
Oh,
people.
I think I can too.
Oh.
I just found out.
Oh, that's true. I got my PD bicycle.
Anybody
I
can,
thought
as long as
you
you're
had-
signed
you
into
just-
Mosley's.
Oh.
I'm not
okay,
signed
yeah.
into Mosley's, and I can do it.
I think you just have to be a good enough mechanic.
Yeah, I think I just had to like
You just have to repair my
have
car.
a chat with the man.
Yeah,
Holy
exactly.
fuck.
Exactly.
You gotta build your rep up, guys.
Holy
Let's see,
shit.
Other announcements. Yes. Shift 3 is having an academy this weekend. So expect patrol numbers to be lower than usual, but those of you who do come around that are not helping with teaching the academy, we would greatly, greatly appreciate you coming around and patrolling and keeping the city safe while we're busy teaching the future of the PD. Shift 3 is bringing on,
I'm gonna be
I believe,
there.
like,
Yes!
Yeah.
we have
Sure.
16 people we're bringing in.
Woo!
So
Holy
Shift 3 is about to be a
Yeah,
lot
Like
of
a
fun
fucking
and more.
bitch leg!
And that is yeah. So it is going to be a busy weekend. Let's see. I think that's just about all I have. Does anybody else have any other announcements before we get into bits?
I have a little one.
Mateo.
Oh.
He raised his hand first.
Oh. Hey,
Crazy.
Bunny.
I'm Mateo.
Hey everybody, Officer
Hi,
Radich,
Mateo.
LSPD. How's everybody doing?
Yeah.
Good, love to hear it. All right, so I'm
Damn,
not
you
going to
look
separate
fucking
this by the
massive.
shifts. Thanks, brother, I appreciate it.
Fucking Ronnie
shit.
Coleman ain't got shit on you.
I'm not going to separate this by shift. I'm just going to go ahead and give you guys the time. 1600 PST, 1900 EST tomorrow. That's 7 p.m. EST tomorrow. We've got a city council meeting coming up where the deputy mayor, Solomon Walker, may or may not be impeached. If the impeachment follows through, there has been a threat laid towards the city council and other government employees towards those folks. So we need to make sure this building. Okay, so
And we have
he's
the
going
votes.
So there you go. So it's very likely that this scenario is going to play out as him being impeached and then the threat probably realized. That threat is hopefully going to be prevented by, well, the people in this room and all those folks. So if you want to take a look at report 7621. Second, this is the security.
There's another
plan for the
wild
city
RP
council
guy
meeting for
outside of you and
tomorrow.
Pebble in
Team
this
members
group.
and some team
Is it
leaders
Still
have already
Bullet?
been,
I know he plays
appointed
Maple
here.
on this server.
We'll fill all this in tomorrow as far as the roster goes. But yeah, just familiarize
There's that
familiarize
guy.
yourself. 7621.
I think I heard him. I think it is Still Bullet.
Familiarize yourself. If you choose to be around for this and you choose to dedicate your time, I will happily have you aboard, and hopefully we can hold it down. All right?
Yeah, it's good.
We're running it back.
I remember
Why
Maple
not
from
just
Wild.
have the city council meeting at Siobhan's house, and then she just locks the door behind her?
Or just MRP.
We're considering that. Oh,
We can-
so
What?
We can do that. I'll just have to,
we'll
obviously
just have to
we'll
do it
talk
on the
about
thing.
that if that's a
Why
thing.
don't we?
Yeah.
Why don't we go after this meeting and go view the
My
property
house
so you
is
can see how defensible
A,
it is?
a special
just lock the
emergency.
door.
I think
We're
MRP
gonna
would
lock
be
the
a
door,
really
and I have
So that's gonna be
cameras
outside.
Location would be
watching
super
the
cool.
outside, so I can
Because
see
if World
what's
War
going
III's
on around
happening,
my
it's
property.
Catherine has a
probably
locked
gonna get
door. I
attacked
don't see
again.
the difference.
Boom. Good call.
But that is the plan if it happens at City Hall. If you guys want to be available, no matter where the location is, we will factor you in. We'll probably need the help. And I appreciate you guys' time, right? You guys have a good shift.
Thank you,
Wow.
I gotta slap.
It me.
Just wear
Yeah,
tactical
Floop.
gear.
Or you could just. No, I'm bad influence.
All right, bear with me for a second.
I'm a little.
Is that just the default picture? What's the fucking deal with that? Why is it on every screen?
Who is that?
Of course that could happen. You know.
Kurt Angle.
All right. Sorry.
Yes,
Perk Angle.
Mr. Clean. No, don't.
Mr.
You probably shouldn't. Right?
What
You
the
might
hell?
make it like.
All right. So, hi, I'm Flop. Hey guys. Hey.
Hi,
what's
Flop.
up?
Hey, girl, hey.
Hey,
Hey. Oh gosh.
Great. So, today and I guess the other day as well. Today I'm going to be focusing primarily on this. I'm currently building a case at the moment. I found a group of people the other day who are doing moonshine in very abandoned and remote locations. But I'm noticing that it's not like one person, it's groups of people. And I'm trying to build a case to figure out who these people are. But they're using the boat, whatever the fuck this is, to sort of conceal themselves. And I had to go around on a boat and do a mile-yard flank to get on an island to get photos of this. So I'm going to be building a case. They don't know that I know this spot. It hasn't been burned yet, so we're going to keep an eye on it. But you might see some units up at Catfish. We're probably fine unless we request units. But yeah, we're sort of trying to build a case around whoever these people are. So that's all.
That makes sense.
I appreciate it. Yes, Daft.
That's a houseboat. You can remember, or boathouse, but you can remember because it's like a house for a boat.
Houseboat.
Daft, I don't know if that was...
I see what you're saying.
Boathouse.
That's old weed spot.
Boathouse.
It's literally
Is it a
called the
weed spot?
boathouse.
I would wait.
Used to be the old weed spot.
Yeah, you grow weed.
Well,
there.
the weed developed into a moonshine still, so
Oh.
it's now a moonshine still.
God bless.
I love America. All right, anyway, that's it.
I have my
Roddick,
bit.
I cannot get over how fucking
Hey,
massive
Siobhan
you
has
are.
tea. Siobhan has tea.
Siobhan, what's the tea?
Is it
Is this thing on?
tea, Siobhan,
Is this
or
thing on?
actual
I
nuts?
can look, but not
It's a little bit of
touch.
both.
Okay, I'm ready.
It's a little bit of both.
Can I
Look
make
up
it one more
7504.
PD related
Of
one?
course,
I just
you have
remembered.
you come
I
first
just
here.
remembered. I just remembered. I know some of you have been wanting motors start in shift 3, and as you guys know, Forte is our lead in the shift. He should be back around in the earlier hours here, like soon. So you guys will be able to talk to him again.
Wait, you need a cert for motor?
Yes, they do that now.
Oh.
Question?
Mateo's literally right next to you.
It's all right, Pizza. Don't worry about it.
Oh, it's
Thanks for popsicles for just measures,
I
kids.
just remembered that. So I just
Sorry, I
wanted to
didn't
let
see
you
any
guys know.
motor
What's up,
leads
Flop?
around this ship. So
Because there's now a motor
Shut
cert,
the
are we
fuck up, Pin.
not to operate motor until we speak to motor certs?
That's a question from Mateo. I don't know.
Mateo?
Sorry, what was that? I was speaking to On Fire.
Are we supposed to not touch motor right now since we have leads now for shifts? Should we hold off until like further instruction?
please, for the
Here's
love of God, don't lock that.
Here's the problem with this answer. It's not my shift that you're primarily on. You're on my shift. No, if you have been riding in the past previously, you have the experience. You feel comfortable as of right this moment. No, because that would be depriving the department of a resource, and I don't think that that's really. I don't see the sense in any of that. We can do the process while continuing to serve, the way we need to. You may want to ask Forte for any clarification on it as of right now, but I don't believe anybody's should be held back.
How does Forte even come
Forte-
around?
Shut up and let me finish talking.
Well, finish.
You keep interrupting, loud ass.
Sorry, well, I'll stop interrupting. Just finish. Finish now.
Oh,
sorry. You gotta answer it. Out, yes.
Slap him in the face.
Good shit.
Forte will be around earlier again, but for now being, you don't need the cert. I'm just gonna say that now. Until things get sorted with that, you do not need the cert.
Here,
Okay.
Cookie.
Now you can have so. Holy
Right.
fuck! I hate Alice Benzone.
Hey,
Oh, that was wow.
What?
Oh, okay.
Where exactly does it
Yeah,
say in the
you did.
legislation,
Yes.
the
Intrusive
jurisdiction
thoughts.
part? I can't find it anymore. Has it been amended already?
What do you mean?
All right.
Show me the
Hi,
exact
everybody.
passage.
As you
Hello,
heard today, there was some more
Legislation.
terrorism part
All right,
2
go all the way at the bottom.
threats.
Los Santos Constitution.
Love to hear
No,
that.
I know.
We
In
will
the
not let these
Constitution.
terrorists win. However, I have received some troubling reports of officers, senior
Audible
plus
gasp?
officers, questioning the authority and jurisdiction of their leadership and of that of the government.
Gas.
So if anybody has any questions regarding state supremacy,
Oh,
aka
fuck.
Article 2 of the Constitution,
Jesus.
I wanted to go ahead and put myself on the spot. Q&A. What questions do you have?
Gag it again.
Because if you don't have any questions you're willing to ask in front of the group, I just,
Coyote,
you know what I mean?
ask it.
Oren, your hand was up first. Go ahead.
Yeah, what's Article 2?
Article 2?
Yeah.
Article 2 is state authority. Literally begins with defining state authority.
where's the
And it
place?
specifically mentions the city council and municipal government of Los Santos serving as representatives of governments of the people. And that is the definition of state authority in Article
Nice.
2.
I just wanted to bring everybody else up to speed, you know.
Great, no, love that
Yeah.
question. Pinzone, you had a hand up.
Amigo, he's not there anymore.
Sorry,
What the fuck
Wait,
is going
one
on?
second, Aphrodite.
What's going
Sorry,
on? What
Pinzone?
did I walk into?
Lando
Yeah,
is
so
not
what-
there.
what
What
are
you
saying
in
in
Slack show me
basic
is no
terms?
longer there, senor.
What am I supposed to be opposing?
Like, are you checking hoes
Wait,
right now
hold
or
on,
what?
I'm
I'm
checking
like
host right now
super
because I've
confused
received
right now.
reports of
shit.
senior plus officers doing this exact thing. So I
Oh,
just want to know if anybody has any
What?
questions regarding this topic. Because
Girl, you're in the
otherwise I
wrong
don't want to
shift.
hear about any other reports. I know.
Hold on, let
I
me
know.
cook.
I
Let
got
me
devil's
cook.
advocate shit for that.
Bitch, shut
Oh,
your
clock
mouth.
it, Liam.
Hold on.
Devil's
Yeah, let him
advocate. How
Alright.
did that amendment get put in?
Which amendment?
Well, the second one that you were talking about.
Article 2? It wasn't an
Article
amendment.
2.
That's just Article 2 of the Constitution.
He's not there.
It was written by
anymore,
Alan
senor.
Crane
Do
and
you see
Lila
it?
Wright.
And the
Where is that
people
part
that
that talked
voted
about
on
the
it were
city?
the people that got elected.
Has it been amended already in the span that you were told?
As far as voted on it, no. Have we had the opportunity to amend it and chosen not to? Yes.
Are you talking about
So
constitution
we've
stuff,
affirmed it
or
essentially.
Are you talking about shit
You
that's
you
removing
affirmed.
from
I
a
mean, why would you get rid of
The
it?
authority, yeah. I mean,
Wait, am I cooked right
What was
now?
the last
You
amendment?
see,
Why would
you
we
see
affirm
what
it?
I'm saying? The
See if
people
it
that
was
are voting
updated.
on it are the ones in
Is this the
power
Constitution
with
you're talking
the
about?
choice of having it or not.
Guys, I'm super
Right,
cooked right
so
now.
why
in
wouldn't
there
you
that's
deny
like
that we
the
have
whole
that
time.
power when we quite literally are the ones who do? Just seems like circular
I'm
logic,
just saying there's
doesn't
no
it?
check and balance.
There's been
Wouldn't you
three
say?
There's a
amendments.
check and
The
balance.
last
There's impeachment. There are other
most
options.
up-to-date one was.
There's also the fact that the state will simply fire anybody who is unfit for office. We all serve the pleasure of the state at the end of the day.
April
I
1st.
understand, but
Lando,
I think
are you-
someone
you know what I'm
that's
saying?
Hold on,
elected
brother,
to
I'm
a
so
position of
cooked.
power should be
The
someone
part
from
that talks
outside,
about
not
the
internal
jurisdiction being in the
circle.
I'm like
city,
actually
it's no
super
longer there.
Those
Do you
putting
do you
themselves
see?
in
Hold on,
a
hold on.
affirmed spot of power, right? Like, I mean,
I'm
Well,
like,
we can
everybody
say,
was
oh, the
voted
cops are now the gods of the
democratically.
world,
Everybody
let's all
was
vote
voted
on it.
democratically except for Alan Crane, and he's not going to lose his position. Next question.
I have a question in the back.
Okay.
You want?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So if someone come in the street, you know, someone who has this fucking propaganda in there and say, hey,
Oh, I guess except for me.
Gross.
I guess I wasn't
See-
voted on. Sorry, I forgot about my own nepotism. Sorry, go ahead, Coyote.
Crazy.
see, so if like regular if our constituents and the people we're serving come and they say, hey man, I keep hearing on the street that you know there's no jurisdiction or what, we can quote them which
Man, was I just
passage in the
overcooking?
can they see the
Hold on.
legislation? Can all citizens see
The
legislation?
legislation is
Blind?
public to everybody.
Okay, and which
I would just point this out to them that any attempt to poke holes in the authority of the state with misguided attempts at qualifying Los Santos as existing within the city limits only are arguing semantics or the fallacy of cherry picking. There's larger contextual clues. Please stop reading comprehension failuring.
can you point out the contextual clues so we can just cite them and move on with our day?
The authority of the state includes the laws of the state. This is within the charge of treason itself if there's questions about what's happening with Kale Soze. And then Article
is
1
it-
and Article 2 of the Constitution are the ones that qualify. The city council is a legislative authority, and then the city council is not just legislative authority, but is endowed with state authority, the power of the state. Yeah, Aphrodite.
So this is like a little off topic, but I need a new moisturizer. What moisturizer do you use?
Okay.
I'm
Tatcho
genuinely
water.
curious.
Lando is
Tatcho
not
water
there
cream.
anymore.
Maple.
Thank you.
That's a good
Hold
one.
on, Pebble.
Thank
So
you.
Where are these like who's coming, like who's saying, is the people like criminals coming on the streets coming to you saying that people are saying shit, or is this something that other officers are
No,
bringing
this was
forward?
always here. I'm just cooked, brother. I was just cooking a little too much.
No, she said senior officers. She had reports of senior officer plus saying these sorts of
Plus.
things. My question is these reports
This was
from
always here.
civilians, from known gang affiliates,
I believe this
or
is a
from
whistleblower
officers?
report, so I'm going to be keeping those details secret.
Okay.
So again, let me just clarify. So in the Article 2 where it says state supremacy, just the fact that it says state immediately qualifies everything. Correct? So all I have to do
giving
is
you a definition.
I feel too stupid. I
State
don't know what's
authority,
going on.
colon. This is like basic.
Why is this coming up? What's going on?
This is just grammar. That's what that means. Everything that follows afterwards is a definition of like the state authority.
Oh, I was overcooking, brother.
support Soze because
I was
Max stopped
overcooking.
waking
We're
up in
good.
shift
State
3.
authority. Ah, man, that
That's
sucks.
fucking insane,
That would have been a really
Pinzone.
cool.
Hey.
LA.
You
That
take
would have
that
been a really
back.
cool
So what did
storyline.
Soze
Max,
do?
though, that's
Nope,
kinda
we missed
shady.
Max.
Am
Fuck
I
you.
crazy or was there a passive
So
Okay,
they
thing?
were
I know that
Random?
this is
Shit through.
coming. I know this is just coming
Come.
from a place of love and sorrow because you miss him.
Yep, that's right.
All right.
So now I
well,
support Soze.
Okay.
And he
well,
has a bigger gun than Mac.
You
Yeah, he
miss a
does have a
man?
bigger gun.
take
He
that
really
back.
does.
That gun is in the evidence locker.
He has a huge
Oh,
gun.
is it now?
Which one?
Ah.
Hold on.
Oh
Oh.
no.
Wait, like how big?
Oh. Oh. A
It's
class
pretty
2.
big.
Oh.
Oh! It's an assault rifle.
What sound does the gun make?
I don't know. Ask Loki.
I'm pretty sure
Thank you,
No.
Siobhan.
You
it's
don't
probably
want
the
to
same
get
one
by
that
it.
Dundee had when we went and found him. Or not Dundee. What the fuck?
Somebody has
Soze
their
had.
hand
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Does
Oh,
state
when we found him
supremacy
from the
say
upside
that
down.
that
Yeah.
Los
Yeah, when we
Santos
freed him from the upside down. Totally.
that the government of
Forgot
Los
about that shit.
Santos
That's
is
right,
able
you had one in
to
there.
do anything they
All
want
right,
in the state,
well, just wanted
or is
to
it
make sure
saying
that was
that
all
the
clear.
state
Yes, their hand
has
up.
somebody has their hand up in the back. Go
authority
ahead.
over the government?
Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
think
Maybe
it's
I'm too
saying that
dumb
the
to
state
understand what's
has
going on, but
authority
why is
over
this
the
a topic
government.
of discussion, and what did I miss, and what context do I need?
I just wanted to make sure everybody was
I don't
really
think that's-
clear
I don't think that's
on
what
where
it's
this was
saying.
coming from, so that we don't have misinformation about
Right.
legislative authority being spread amongst the
Right.
ranks. And
While the
also
city
because,
council and municipal
hey, this is a
government
legislator right here.
of Los Santos
You know, might as well use this
serves as a
opportunity as a
representative
learning,
government of the
learning one.
people.
I'm here in my
The
official
state and
capacity as
federal
chief of
governments
staff right
may,
now.
in the event of corrupt actions by a
Period.
member of the judiciary,
I
head
guess
of
I'll
bar, or
ask
the
again,
treasurer,
why
remove
was
these
this being
individuals
brought up?
from
I
their
don't-
duly
What
elected or
happened?
appointed seats.
Yeah,
but
that's
you-
that
the
doesn't
question.
mean that doesn't
I-
mean that. Yeah,
Yeah,
this,
Okay, but
this
what
is
happened
this
with
does
Soze?
not
I'm
mean that.
confused.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
This does not mean that the Los
That
Santos
said that the
government has
Constitution
state supremacy.
Only applies
This
within
means that
the
the
city
state.
limits of the city because the Constitution says Los
This
Santos
means that
and
the
never makes a
state
mention of San Andreas.
is
So he
able
went
to
and held down the
overrule
sheriff's office
anything
and
that
said
the government
BCSO
does
and all of
and
Sandy Shores
remove
was his
individuals
because
from
there's
their
no laws
seats,
out there.
even
And he
if
had a big
they're-
ass fucking assault rifle, and Bones was like, "Nah," and then he shot me.
Yeah, no, this
Here,
just
the-
means
the
this
hot
article
charges
too
on
just
the
means that
docket-
the state can
the hot
remove
charges
people
on the
from
docket,
power.
So if you
It does not
wanted,
give
hold
the
on, I'm
government
grabbing the
state
report number
authority.
for you. Report number is 6583. If you
Partner,
go to report number
what she's saying right now ain't
incident
right.
report number
I'm reading it.
6583, you should be able to look through
What
the
what
evidence
Article
and read all
2
the
says
statements
is
and get
that the
those
state can
details.
remove elected officials. It doesn't say that the government of Los Santos has power all over the state.
I could have sworn when you in Slack
Oh
showed me.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could have sworn when you
He
in
had
Slack
6
showed me.
extended magazines.
By
full
the way, she
capacity,
wanted to know
loaded
where I
on
heard it
him
from, and I
when we
didn't
found
say
him.
that it was Slack.
Well, better to be, you know, safe than sorry.
Instinctually.
He got through about half of one, but still.
You.
The bear had that when we saved him from the
Plop.
upside down purple ground
Can I
thing.
talk to you real quick here?
Yes.
Yeah, what's up? What's up?
Don't mention anything about Slack, okay?
He also had 2,000 rounds of ammo.
I'm sorry.
So did we call in a drone strike? What happened?
I didn't know what the context was to everything going on.
What's up? Is there one more question? Any more questions?
Yeah, one more question. I'm a little confused on where Article 2 says that the city council
State
has
authority,
state
colon.
supremacy.
What state authority? What is the first
State
word in Article
authority.
2?
All right.
That's it. What follows? Is that a definition of state authority? It is. That's literally how it's written. That's what those words mean. Putting state authority, colon, means everything that's following afterwards is defining it. Or an
Well,
addendum, or an
everything
positive.
after state's authority is just saying that the government is able to remove members of the judiciary,
Right, but it also says, what about city council?
while the city council and municipal governments of Los Santos serves as representatives of the government of the people.
That's right.
All right.
And then what's Article 1 say?
Want me to read the whole thing out loud?
No, you don't have to.
I can't believe you don't know and are asking us. That's crazy.
Yeah.
The fact that you think
Siobhan.
that I'm asking you.
Oh, Daph, let's keep it cute, babe.
Hey, you see an MGT in my hands? Watch. The city council manifests its legislative authority by a democratic voting process as the legislation by any member.
I understand my rights. It's even than to me.
Holy hell, Google Glass is so cool.
Anyway.
I do
I
have
love
a
you have
question.
I miss my M4. Ugh.
I don't see what she's saying, man. I still don't see
All right, well, I think that's
what she's
good.
saying there.
Just wanted to make sure everybody was on the same page to combat misinformation.
Manny
we can't
said
let
she has a
we can't let
question.
those. Oh, sorry, who is it? What's the
Manny, are
question?
you whispering?
Manny, what is it? Sorry, I couldn't
No,
hear
am
you.
I whispering?
I did not hear you,
No,
but I can
not
hear you
now.
now.
Oh, okay.
The two
Well,
bodies
I
possess
do have a
initial
question
legislative
specifically about
authorities.
treason.
She's just
Because you did
gaslighting.
mention there were specific
State
officers
state
who like
authority
questioned the authority of
is
the
literally
state.
just saying
So
that
what does
the
that? How does
the
that
state
different
can
from
remove
the
judiciary
charges
members,
Sosa
right?
is facing? Like, what makes it
They
not
can
treason?
remove members of
Is
the
it
council.
the
That's all Article 2 says.
escalated violence?
It does not
Is it-
give state authority. State authority and the
Do you
colon is
understand what I'm saying?
defining
Like,
what's
There's
what
a really
that
good reason
means.
why I'm here asking these
She's
questions
gaslighting
today.
the hell
I
out
think
of
that we're on the
everybody
same
right
idea.
She's gaslighting the fuck out of everybody right now.
I'm just wondering.
All right.
I
yeah,
have
no.
no
Rhonda,
bit
she's
ready.
gaslighting the fuck out
Okay,
of you right
well,
now,
that's it.
by the
Thanks,
way.
everybody.
Yeah,
Amigo,
boo
there's something is not right
on
here.
with the
Something
bit.
is fucking fishy. I don't see
Oh,
anything
that's
about
right.
your jurisdiction there. I just
Oh,
don't.
shit.
And I remember whenever you and
It's pretty
I
important.
love
Sorry, I
bits.
didn't mean to cuss. I
Oh, I
just
thought that was
have
the
a lot of
tea.
energy.
They're doing
I'm
bits.
so
Do we want to
sorry.
step out and talk a
Yeah,
little
that
bit?
was
I'm trying to get an
really
understanding as to
good.
what's going on
That's
because
important.
something's not making sense right now.
I accidentally ruined someone's relationship last night.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, who's?
I'm not gonna say who, but I'll say I told somebody that they should tell somebody else how they felt about them.
Okay, come, let's go to a side room.
that's fine.
She keeps saying something over and over again with confidence, trying to
Yeah,
make it sound like she's right, but what she's saying and what's written on the paper is two different things.
Yeah, no. Siobhan has this very unique way of doing the political thing where if you say it with confidence, it must be true.
No, she's gaslighting the fuck out of everybody right now.
She's
so this is
a professional
this is
gaslighter.
So this is what's alarming to me. Is
Catch me up to speed, because I'm.
That
I
man
was not
actually
around
made
for
me
whatever
made me
happened with
doubt my memory in
Jose,
real
but
life.
I'm
That's
trying to make
crazy.
sense of
She's good, man. She's
why
good.
This is a topic of discussion. I understand now hearing Loki's side, and what you were asking kind of makes sense.
so here's
It's
the deal.
weird.
So today, I'm just working on something. Slack
Mhm.
coming in, going like nuts. I never seen him like this before. He tells me to put up the articles of the Constitution because apparently there is
I'm gonna pull this up real quick.
See,
Go ahead.
There is an incident involving a guy named Soze.
Yes.
So Soze starts talking to Bones. They share a car together. Bones faints out of the car, has a headache. Soze remains in the car, commandeers the car, and drives it to Sandy Shore Sheriff Station. Bones, upon coming to his senses, calls Senor Soze, and Soze says, "Oh, come to the sheriff station." When he shows up, Soze says he's drafting the Constitution legislation. And he points
Soze
out,
drafting that shit up is nonsense, by the way. He doesn't have any more authority than any
I'm just
fucking
going off what's written
random
in the
guy.
report.
Yeah.
See, so in the process of doing so, he tells Bones, your article or your Constitution, when it states the jurisdiction, it's limited to Los Santos, and nowhere in the Constitution itself does it allow for authority and jurisdiction in Blaine County or anywhere excluding the city. That is Soze's point. Now that's going to trial. What is alarming to me is someone of Slax's repute looking at the article and saying, "Coyote, I don't think we're legitimate. This is bad." Now, I could have sworn when Slack showed me, I saw somewhere specifically listing the jurisdiction. Now, Slack, he was so insane, I think he went to rest his head. He couldn't deal with it anymore. But he literally told me, because of the written legislation, Slack believed that legally, per legislation, the BCSO had like no authority to exist.
No, partner, there was nothing outlining borders or anything like that. I think she just gaslighted us so hard that we're misremembering what we read earlier. What we read earlier, I'm pretty sure is the same exact thing. And here's what it says. It keeps saying Los Santos over and over again, but not once does it ever say San Andreas the entire time. Go ahead.
I'm sorry. There's just an inherent problem with this. If this is the definition of what things are going to proceed with, I have a weird feeling we're gonna fall in line with a very dangerous line of having to landmark jurisdictions. And the problem with that is it's going to cause a lot of legal problems with any crimes moving forward.
Yeah, I mean that's the big
Like,
problem, right?
yeah,
The big
this
fear
is-
right here isn't
this is
isn't that
bad.
the
It's
big
about to
fear
get a
right
whole
here is
lot
that
worse.
this guy, he's going to trial. He has a hold until trial. He's sitting in there, he's ruminating on his case, and he's gonna come out whenever he gets his trial. He's gonna come out swinging, right? So if this does go to court and it does fall under a judge opinion, and the judge says, "Well, shit, I read the Constitution. The LSPD only has authority in the city of Los Santos, and the BCSO should not exist." That's gonna be a fucking crazy decision, right?
Yeah.
But it's so possible that Slack considered it almost an inevitability, unless it's marked down to a clerical error.
It
That
would
was-
make sense if it was marked down to clerical, but let's play devil's advocate. Let's pretend for a minute we sent a suspect to prison. The prison's located on the grounds of Sandy Shores. Does that mean that there's no do we just like zero jurisdiction at that point?
Well, here exactly. And how about this? What about everyone up until this point that was charged for something they did outside of Los Santos? Are they to be recompensated?
Imagine how quickly the treasury is gonna get zapped if that happens.
Now it's going to get a lot worse, Senor Flop. This morning, so Solomon is being impeached. This morning, Mr. K called Murphy, angry at the impeachment. He says if this impeachment goes through, prepare for World War III. Now imagine that the North is deemed a lawless land and this impeachment goes through. It's about to be fuck World War III. It's going to be World War 1000.
We are about to re-experience a little thing called sanguine. Except this time it's going to happen on our soil and not an island.
See?
Control C, Control V, Control F. Los
Holy
Santos
shit.
replaced with San Andreas. If
this is the part that
if
was
they do
alarming to
that,
me.
it would
Look,
need to be
What was alarming to me is I thought
it would
okay,
need to be
this is
ratified by the
case and
state,
it's about
right?
to be lunacy.
Otherwise,
I need to
that's
call
a
the
city
commissioner direct and
claiming
warn him
territory
this
that
is
they
the
don't
case,
have.
so that he can maybe put a stop to
Right?
it and
So
try
it's-
to fix
the
it.
state would have to
He was
step in
not
and do
around,
that.
So I called Siobhan. Siobhan picking up, and I can tell she's already aggravated. And I brought this up, and she said, "Which police told you that? Which one told you that?" And I thought instinctively, like, don't say it was Slack. I didn't mention. And I said, "Can you just confirm, like, the rumors? Is this correct?" And then she started going off, like, speaking 1,000 words per minute.
Why is she
Really?
mad? Maybe
Because it challenges her authority. Her authority has been lessened, right? It has gone from the entire state to down to this city. That's it.
Okay, that makes more sense. Okay.
Now this is really fucking bad.
It is not good.
It is so bad, especially on the cusp of this impeachment. If Solomon, the impeachment that Solomon goes through, for which they have secured the votes already, there is going to be World War III. Match that up in tandem with this court ruling, and it's just not looking good at all. Unless Max pulls a Julius Caesar and declares martial law, assumes control to stomp out the terror, I don't really see what's going to happen.
There's no way that they split this because here's the problem. If they actually vote this through as being a valid reason that Soze is to be let go because it happened in a lawless land, we as a police department, put simply, might as well be abolished, because everybody is going to hear that And the direct result is tow drivers won't make any foot in the city. Crime is going to continue to stay up north.
We'd have to build a wall around the city and have police at every checkpoint.
You know, I don't know if you're saying that sarcastically, but I hate to say it, you're actually going in the direction that this is going to go.
Apparently, this Sose guy isn't a nobody. Apparently, this guy was the guy back in the day. He was.
Sose was my boss.
He was. Oh.
He was my boss.
You were a trooper.
Well, not. I was part of the park rangers, and they were considered state, and Sose was technically considered to some degree one of my bosses. Yes.
Let me ask you something. This Sose man, is he smart?
Yes.
This is cool, man. We're just going with the RP. If we're
Here's the thing
cooking
with
too
Sose.
much,
He's a
I'm
smart
sure
man,
somebody will like reach out, right? Or like they'll make an
but
announcement.
he's also not afraid to lay his foot
But
down.
I
and
like
make
going
his
with the
point
RP.
loud. And the problem at the time was that Sose was the final say. Sose now may not be the final say, but he will be the last laugh. And I think if this is the direction that this is going to go, Sose is 100% going to get sway from anybody that knows
Thank you
his
so
name.
much, Degenerate Hermit.
But does he know enough to like? What I'm saying is,
Bones arrested Sose for joyriding, and now the
does he know
government's
enough about the
collapsing.
law and legislation and the technicalities?
Slugger, thank
to
you,
know
man.
that
Thank
he
you,
has a
Slugger.
legitimate chance to push what he is currently trying to push. Can he go toe to toe with Siobhan?
Probably not, but if he's on a hut, he's going to have plenty of time to build his case. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if he's as accustomed to as, like, let's say a lawyer who spends their full time learning, you know,
Did
the
Slack say
holes
that
in the law. But what we're dealing with right now
Fred was running for
is
mayor
that Sose has enough leadership
earlier? Or
experience to make a judgment
am I just
call
super cooked right now?
for a department, but beyond that, he has enough experience
What
to
if
understand the law
Sose
and
teams up
manipulate
with
it.
Pred? I feel like he's the only guy that could probably talk circles around
So you
Siobhan.
believe that he's like put his own private motives aside, bringing a fucking class 2 weapon and holding the sheriff's station at gunpoint? Put that aside. What I'm trying to understand is, does he have a legitimate claim as far as
Dude,
the
if
rule book,
Sose and Pred team
law
up
book,
to go against Max
which are the rules that we
and
follow?
Siobhan in the political realm, that
is
would
he-
be
is he-
crazy.
have a strong point when he says that it doesn't account for jurisdiction anywhere outside of Los Santos? Because I'm trying to understand why Slack reacted the way he did.
I'm going to say this, and this is not me doing a cop-out. This is me being factual. I don't know. Let's think about this for a minute, right? Sose was... Oh, my God.
Oh my-
I
so
said think
sorry.
about it. Don't hit his head. Fuck.
Sorry, what
He
you
needs
just
to-
it worked me
No.
up. I'm so sorry. You didn't even get to speak it. Just the beginning of it pissed me off. I apologize.
My God. Where was I? Lando, you gonna be able to follow?
Yes.
Do you know
I
your
can
name?
follow. Yes, yeah,
You know
I'm
what-
good.
You know what city you're in?
Los Santos, separate
What
from
is it?
San Andreas.
Yes, yes. And what is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
I'm gonna grab
I don't know that reference.
Fuck. Okay. All right. I'm gonna assume you don't have a concussion. Here's the thing about Sose.
It's fucking Tilly Winter, not Joe Frazier. Sorry, go ahead. You know Joe Frazier, Sonny Liston? I'm talking boxers. See?
Yeah. The thing with Sose is that
Burns,
he
what's
was
going
a very
on?
strong leader in our previous department. And when the Sanguine War happened, at that point, I don't know whatever happened to Sose. What I do know, though, is that when we had to flee and leave the island for, I believe it was roughly 5 years, that's a lot of time away. We had a new built government. We had a new built system. We have a new built group of people. who are leading and running an operation of what is, you know, sort of a hollow shell of what we maybe once had. In the 5 years that he spent off the island, assuming he was actually off the island, it's really hard to say what type of power he has. I'll be honest with you. This is the first time I've seen a class 2. Not saying that that has any correlation to his knowledge, but where the fuck did he find a class 2?
Well, they told me that he was the trooper back in the day, a super trooper, if you will.
He was the guy. There was no larger authority than Kyle Soze. And I'll be honest with you, if there's anything that I have respect for, it was the authority that I once followed. And I respectfully have personal fear over the power that Kyle Soze may have today. And it is really hard to find the middle ground to say if the responsibility and or power that he has now holds true bearing to the same that he once did as a trooper.
What if the BCSO is claimed illegitimate and Bones is labeled the usurper?
We're fucked. Put simply, we are fucked.
I mean, at the end of the day, we are sworn to uphold the Constitution, nothing else. We're not a gang, you know, that work up through loyalties and friendship. Of course, that influences because we're human beings. But number one, we serve the Constitution. Period.
I guess the question that follows now
Derek, thank you so much, man. Thank you, dude.
is we're supposed to uphold the Constitution. Let me ask you guys a question, genuinely. And this is off the record. I'm not holding this to anyone. I'm not even holding myself to this. If it comes out bearing true that our jurisdiction is only in Los Santos, or I guess the limits of the city is how I will word this. And it is a lawless land outside of these buildings that we are under right now. Would you want to uphold that Constitution? Would you still be an officer?
Yes, I would be.
Same. I am an officer to serve the Constitution, which in turn is supposed to serve the people. Period. I believe that if the Constitution doesn't account for the North, it's not as a result of malice. Maybe, and I say this for lack of better words. I'm not calling anyone this word, but for incompetence, it was overlooked. And I believe that once it's
Oh my god, man, I should call Ferrara. Ferrara probably has a juicy thing about this.
The question is, the second part, is there going to be a complete restructuring? I'm not sure.
Oh my god.
I'm not
Remember
sure.
what happened the last time? There was a fucking complete restructuring, 5 years of chaos.
Wasn't good. It was not good.
From my understanding, everything was recreated from the ground up, Constitution included. And so it would make sense that these inhumans, after all, do err. Out of the crooked timber of man, no straight thing was fashioned, says the philosopher. Well, in this case, it seems our Constitution has forgotten a really important part. And this is according to the trooper, the man of men from back in the day, and our captain, Slack. With that said,
Man, maybe he's still awake. Maybe he's still awake. That would be
wait
cool
and
as
see
hell.
for tomorrow.
That would be dope. That would be so dope. Please, Robin, answer the fucking phone, please.
I will say I wanted to bring these points up in the meeting, but I'm not gonna lie, I sensed a bit of fear. I thought if I bring it up right now, am I gonna get skewered?
I don't know. I think right now what we just have to do is fucking hope and pray that when this does go to court, the judge makes a decision in our favor. trying to do anything else is... I'm not sure if that'd be the right thing.
I have a case that I need to continue working on.
If I may,
Please.
you want my honest suggestion? And it's not a good one, but it's one that I highly recommend.
What's that?
Play very fucking low.
Yeah.
And I think the first person that you speak to about any of this should be Slacks. I don't know what Slacks' reaction was, but based on what you're saying, Coyote,
I never seen him like that, and I was, but Slacks took me under his wing. I was with him at the most intense part of the war in the last terrorism. I'm not talking 5 years ago. Excuse me. I'm just talking with the recent terrorism bullshit.
yeah, but CG,
I was with him in UC. I was with him during the shooting. He told me to shadow him every step of the way. We've been in some intense situations, but never have I seen him so rattled as today. Ever.
there's something that I've learned many years as an officer, and I will continue to feel this way. We were always told to trust our government. And the last time that happened, we had a man stand in front of the room and tell every officer that we were going to essentially secede from our own island to go fight a war on a completely other, separate, unrelated island to the one that we upheld to.
Sanguine is so fucking funny.
A lot of people went, and I did not. I did not go to that war. I made the choice not to go to that war. I chose to stay on the mainland and fight for the case that I upheld, and that was the Constitution. The Constitution was not upheld on Sanguine. And I made a promise to myself that if the government ever got this close to ever seeing another Sanguine, be very careful who you trust.
Fuck!
Because the government is supposed to be there for us. But I can assure you, in a time of war, based on my understanding and my past, they're very, very, very dangerous to trust. This is not going in a very good direction.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, you go ahead if there's more to be said.
See, I'm just gonna do a little more here. I'm not meaning to, but the sentiment today, after the declaration, Mr.
I wanted to let him get that last word.
Again, I believe Slack saying, I
that
don't
was cool.
understand. I thought they were over it. They're going for round 2. And worse than before.
Jesus.
Now, what is the
Hi, I'm Fire.
possibility of this?
Hi.
This trooper of all troopers. What is the possibility of this man acting in tandem or in concert with enemies of the state? You're talking about class 2 weapons. I'm just saying, again, I'm not trying to doom here, but I see a set of dominoes potentially falling in a certain direction.
You would know him best.
I don't want to give a long-winded answer. I'm just going to give an answer. Anybody who knows the name Soze and either has seceded before will most likely secede again.
Fuck!
Soze does have the pull. And that is a very scary thought.
What?
Then may God help us all. I will see you guys around.
Yeah, well, we should get back to work. All right, everybody.
All
I'm
good.
headed back up to the sheriff's office to lay my head down. I'll see all of y'all another time.
Have a good one, Lando.
Can you drive me up there as well, senor?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you if you could ride with me because I can't ride by myself.
I can.
dumb fuck! I'm
Wait,
so
I
fucking
hit you?
injured now!
I hit you?
Yes!
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, my guy. You were in the lead.
Holy cow, man. The story's cooking, dude. The story's cooking, man.
Did I close the door on him? Fuck. Oh, he's there.
I'm gonna be really thinking really hard about pissing, okay? But we don't have to pee.
All right.
No, no, no.
Holy shit, the story's cooking, man! What?
It's still in San Diego. You can hear a baby crying on the trains of New York City. Roll thunder down the line. The teachers rise in Richmond
Ponzi, thank you for the follow.
as they sleep in San Antonio.
Woo,
While the
man!
harbor lights of Baltimore.
I hope something comes out of this, dude. I hope people follow through with it, man. This is really juicy.
And the jails of Maricopa say a man is but his wrong. It's morning in America, and I can't see the dawn.
Guys, I'm gonna head off, man. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you so much, everybody. Destroy Derek, thank you for the sub. Hey, Slugger, thank you for the sub, Slugger.
Receive that brief.
Thank you so much, everybody that followed me today, man. Thank you guys so much.
While let it fills the
It's easier to
lights
ride a horse and drive at the same time.
in a Detroit County school.
It's easier to ride a horse than to drive while reading.
My grandma,
Thank you so much for the follow.
how she told me to be strong.
Holy shit, I got a lot of follows today, man.
It's morning in
Wabo Combo, thank you for
America,
the 26
and
months.
I can't see the dawn. No.
It's cooking, man. What?
I'm so excited.
Jake, thank you for 28 months.
A junkie waits
I'm
in
thinking
Jacksonville.
how I'm not even a fucking PPO yet, and I'm already
Prescription for the pain,
wondering whether or not I'll have a job by the end of the week.
as what the doctor ordered.
That's what I'm thinking about.
I'm screaming through the vein.
What are you thinking about?
And in town,
I'm not sure. I'm thinking today I was, they put an investigation ban on me. I'm not sure if you're aware of that.
No, I wasn't. Why'd they do that?
Well, because it seemed that I was only focusing on that, and I'm still technically a cadet in a PPO, and all. PPO just means solo cadet. And I haven't done the big police stuff, memorizing streets and whatnot. And they said that, I'm not allowed to investigate. Well, when the City Hall shooting happened, Black personally lifted the ban and said, I want you to look into this.
I
Very
heard
next-
something about that, partner.
The very next day, Officer Aziz died. He was murdered. He was flown in a plane and thrown out into the prison where he was killed. Now I was looking in that. So I have not done any of the patrolling, memorizing streets, and my mentor said after the Aziz murder, no more investigating anything. Took a few days off and thought to myself, okay, I will just patrol. But today the commissioner called and personally said I'm lifting that ban You're gonna be the lead investigator on Solomon and his impeachment and involving the shooting.
I heard him talk about that, partner.
He and Slacky is assisting me with that, and now it seems as though, I don't know from what is happening, from what the chief of staff of the mayor, the way they are acting and behaving. Things are just really, I don't know.
It must be.
I had my future secure a second ago, and now everything's falling into question.
It must be a terrible position. The one person that's really fighting for you is one person that deserves a little extra scrutiny on them, isn't it?
I'm gonna be going inside. There's a really important case to work on. I don't know if you're gonna be hitting the hay, but it was good riding with you today.
Yeah. It was real good.
Take care,
I'll
say
give you a
Orlando.
call sometime, all right?
Yeah.
Damn, man.
Max is trying to use Coyote as a fucking weapon, dude. Did anyone else get that? Did anyone else get that vibe? He knows that Coyote, he's like eager, and he's like a little naive, man, because he's so new. And he's like, he's pointing him in a direction, and he's saying, "Be my fucking attack dog." Investigate this guy I don't like and get him fucking impeached.
Holy shit, man.
He's buying his loyalty.
A junkie waits in Jacksonville.
Holy shit, guys.
Prescription for the
The
pain.
story's fucking cooking.
As what the doctor ordered. Come screaming through the vein. And in towns across the country, it's color that divides.
We're gonna have to see where Coyote's loyalties end up, man. All the other PD members were trying to put him down. Max encouraged him, dude. This is the shit that I was saying earlier, by the way. How Max was encouraging the PD so they'll do anything for him. Coyote is that guy that Max has been encouraging. Exactly that exact guy.
We're born in America, and I can't see the dawn. No.
Holy cow, man. Thank you for the follow, dude.
Have a good night, everybody. Have a good night.